Good morning folks, and a warm welcome to Grasmere in the Lake District. As you can see behind me, they had a massive dumping of snow yesterday as I was driving up here. At one point I thought I wasn't going to get here, but yeah, it's absolutely beautiful today. Snow down to ground level, as you can see. I'm doing a walk today from Grasmere up to Easdale Tarn, up to Blea Rigg, and then along a ridge to a small hill called Silver How, and then drop back down to Grasmere again. Current temperature's -5. The forecast summit temperature is around -5 by the time I get there and it walks up. That's like at Blea Rigg, with a wind chill bringing it down to around -10 or so. So yeah, I'm kind of fully kitted out. I've got micro spikes on at the moment, which you need just to walk around on the pavements. So I'm going to start off with them. I've got some crampons with me for a bit later on if it gets I think there's a bit of a steep section, and I've got an ice axe with me as well. So I'm fairly well kitted out. But anyway, let's press on. Hello sheepy. It's a bit cold, isn't it? So here we are at Easdale Tarn. It's a very peaceful spot. I'm going to be going up from here Blea Rigg, which is just behind me, about here I think. The slope to get up to it's a little bit steeper, so I think I'm going to put proper crampons on. So a lot of the paths have been like sheet ice. And because I'm on my own, I'd rather put crampons on. I'll take my spikes off, they've been quite good so far, but I'd rather put proper crampons on. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do now. I'm on the ridge line now above Easdale Tarn. It was a right old slog getting up away from the tarn, but anyway, I'm here now. I'm going to stop and have a bite to eat and a cup of coffee in a minute, I think, and then start cracking on. It's actually getting fairly late. It's about 1:30, so I don't want to be hanging around too much. So yeah, tea time. Well, I reckon it's time I got to move on now. It's now almost 2 o'clock, so I've taken a bearing. I've now got to basically walk along a ridge line until I get to a couple of little tarns. But that's about, I think it's about 3 kilometres, something like that. So it'll take me a little while to get there. But yeah, I'm going to get moving now. That's the route home over there, across that snowy plateau. And then Silver Howe is the little hummock that you can see from this side. That's it over there. And then the route home runs down that flank and then down into Grasmere down there. That's behind me there is a absolutely gorgeous view of the Langdale Valley. That was going to be one of the areas that I was going to visit whilst I was here, but I don't think you can actually get down to it because of the ice and snow on the road. It's a pretty small wiggly woo road there, but yeah, what a beautiful valley. Yeah, behind me is the little tarn, and behind that is basically Silver Howe, which I was going to go up, but the sun's beginning to go down now, so I'm not 100% convinced that I've got the time to do that. So I'm going to bail out of going up to the top of that and skirt basically just over there on my way home. So I'm now back safely in my B&B in Ambleside. I managed to get down as it was getting dusk. I had quite a nice sort of sunsetty descent where you could see the nice colour on the flanks of the Helvellyn range and Fairfield range and stuff. I was getting a little bit concerned after around sort of 3 o'clock-ish that I was actually going to struggle to get down before it got dark. One of the things I found quite challenging today was navigation. Because there was so much snow, like you'd often tread in kind of 12 inches worth of snow. Obviously all the footpaths were completely obscured, and they were quite difficult to to do route finding at some points and try and actually stay on what nominally was the footpath. So yeah, that was challenging, along with just the depth of snow high up made it hard to move around. I did the vast majority of the walk using micro spikes, which worked really well. A short steep section I used crampons, and then I took them off once I'd done that. My ice axe I didn't really need. The steep section, the snow was quite soft. The main problem was putting your foot down and it sinking sort of miles into the snow. So I was using that more of a walking pole than anything. But nonetheless, I kind of wanted to have it anyway. But yeah, it was a beautiful blue sky day today. So I'm immensely grateful that that's sort of coincided with my trip up here. So yeah, on that cheery note, I'm going to go and get some dinner now.